Hey, don't tell nobody. Tell nobody. Some exclusive shit. Waiting on Draper to get back. Let's go. Hey, so the first hour we came on and we gave you the update about what's going on with all the police brutality and everybody going crazy, saying something, not saying nothing, whatever the case may be. Second hour, we dove into a little conversation that B. Simone kind of started and got a little heated over like the last couple of days, which was 9 to 5, dating a 9 to 5 dude. She won't do it. She needs an entrepreneur or whatever beside her. That's what she said. So we dove into that. Then we got into a couple different relationship topics. All right. So third hour, you know how we do. Get a little crazy. Go in. Hey, what up, Yaya? You done swimming? You done swimming in the pool now? Flip. What up, Flip? Flip, what the hell you doing? Oh my God. Nah, it's Yaya, and I'm done swimming. Already? Was that a kiddie pool that you in? You look kind of big in that pool area. You done went to Walmart and got the little blow up. You said no? What a kitty? Hey, that's what I want y'all to do right now. Everybody that's coming on, go tell somebody. Text it to them. Post about it. All that. Tell them to join us. Yes, I'm eating chips for the third hour in a row. Come to Taco Patron. I mean, not tonight, but soon. I mean, I got some stuff I need to handle tonight. Stuff I should have did a long time ago. But who laughed? Who you talking about laughed? I got somebody. No, Yaya. I'm single. You said log off. No, look, wait no Draper ass. Wait no Draper ass. Talking about log off. Not tonight. Not tonight. Really, Yaya? What up, bruh?
Yo, boy, you over there munching like a motherfucker, ain't you?
Listen, when them goddamn munchies hit right in the middle of you doing some shit. You know, I got to keep it handy.
I did not approve. I did not approve this at all.
Them nice somewhere back there. Where them nice cribs?
Oh, okay. All right.
No, it's not a kiddie pool. You know that much.
No, I know. I was just giving Yaya a hard time.
Oh, so you've been here.
Huh? Of course I've been there. What are you talking about? Of course I've been there. Yo. What do you think this is?
I'm last to the vibe and chill.
I'm sorry. We'll talk. Draper's calling. Gotta go. Yo, Draper request, bro. Draper, send that request. What's going on, everybody? I see a few new people in here right now. Everybody else is coming back. Like I said, I gave a recap just a second ago of the first 2 hours. First hour, we had to get the militant shit out the way about the protests and whatever, everything that was going on. The second hour, we got into a little bit of the relationship shit. Preferably, that B. Simone bullshit. And a couple other talks. And so here we are, third hour.
Tiff,
Sorry it took so long, bro. Look, Yaya's out and about or whatever. She's trying to get, trying to get people to come out. I'm like, no, got shit to do. Sorry, can't do it tonight.
Come out tonight?
Yeah.
Where?
She said Taco Patron.
Where is that?
Which is a dope spot. I've never been, but DJ Flip and M Night, they DJ there. But she said, shut up. Shut up or shut up, yeah.
Shut up? Oh, okay. Shut up. She meant shut up. She meant shut up.
Yeah, all you had to look, yeah, all you had to say was that you missed us. That's all you had to say.
Right, just say that, y'all. Just say that, y'all. Bro, you know what will be really fucking dope?
What?
I don't know if they're open up yet, but will be really fucking dope if we did a midweek vibe at fucking Primo's.
Ooh.
On a $2 Tuesday.
Yo. Yes.
A midweek vibe on a Tuesday at fucking Primo's. We might need to talk about that.
It's
bro.
done. It's done. It's done. I'm totally with that.
That's a fucking
I'm totally with
right
that.
there, dog. That's a fucking setup right there.
Total.
Val. What's up, Val? Steph is on. What's up, Steph? All right, guys.
Hey, Steph. You know what? I gotta egg it on real quick. Quick. Steph, what do you think? Steph, what do you think about your boy getting all this backlash? All this backlash about The Last Dance.
There you go.
I'm waiting. Look, you see? Look, Steph, why this face? Why this face, Steph? Why this face? Why this face? Huh? I told you what was gonna happen. Jordan came out to try to tailor this shit to make himself look a lot. And and commentators said it best. Some commentators said it best on ESPN. Jordan went about it the wrong way. If he wanted to
Yeah.
elevate him, if he wanted to elevate himself, if he really wanted to elevate himself to look that much better, then you elevate the players that you played against. You don't drag them to make them to make them think like they were nothing, because that makes you look horrible.
Hey,
And it's the same thing. It's the same thing that what people were saying, like, you ain't played against nobody.
this was my favorite line. Like, this was my favorite line. And
Hey, Christine.
I'm a Jordan fan by leaps and bounds. But when Jordan had the nerve to say, "Yeah, they like Dan Marley," so I took it personal. I took it personal. It becomes personal to me.
Not KJ, not Barkley, Dan Marley.
You said Dan Marley, my nigga? Dan? His name is Dan, nigga. Like, Dan. That nigga's name is Dan.
Oh my God.
You said you got personal with Dan Marley. MJ.
Dan.
Like, come on, not even Barkley, not even, like you said, not even Barkley, not even KJ.
Dan. Dan Marley. Dan.
Dan?
He said, he give him, no, hell no. He giving him no break. He don't give nobody else no break.
We're not giving him a break. He was talking about Dan Marley.
Listen, and like I said, the only reason why he came out with this shit was because he knew that guy from Akron was coming. He knew it. And he wanted to stop that momentum from everybody talking about LBJ being the GOAT or whatever by coming out with this documentary. Look, he's shooting them fingers now. We talking about you, y'all. We talking about you.
You know, I still believe though. I still believe Jordan is okay. Well, I think Jordan redesigned the game. Jordan redesigned the game as for what we see now. So therefore, to me, that makes him the starting GOAT, if you will. If we have to have GOAT, discussions, we have to say the starting GOAT. Now, don't get me wrong. Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, they did some amazing things. But, Wilt Chamberlain was 7 foot, playing against some, 6'6" guys. And he turning and literally laying the ball up like this the rim. And he's literally like doing that and that over and over again, hit my Dennis Rodman, I was there. And then I was like, click, I was there.
Yeah.
And then click, I was there. And I was like, boom. And I was like, I was there, So I think, I think, he came about it all wrong. And I think one of the people that he should have truly put on a pedestal was Scottie Pippen.
Yes.
Scottie Pippen.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Was Scottie Pippen.
And now, look, now Pippen gonna go back on everything that he said. When he said LeBron was a GOAT, he then came out and said Kobe was a better player than Jordan. Hey, when I went back and looked, hold on, look, hey, I gotta get my voice. So when I came out and looked at the tape, I had to go back and say, that boy Kobe is just a better all around, scorer than Jordan was. But so let's get to since we're in basketball. I missed the topic last week because there was so much stuff to get into or whatever that I missed. And I posted it. I posted it last week, and I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. With everything that was going on or whatever, and we talk about like buying black and getting back into it, I said, change the game. These D1 athletes need to stop fucking with the blue bloods and start going to HBCUs. And lo and behold, we have our first one who looks like he's going to do it.
I think he will. I think
No,
he will.
he's definitely going. And you know, if you don't know who we're talking about Mickey Johnson, who is some have him rated the number three player in the 2023 class. Now, this is the same class as Bronny, which Bronny's 24 right now, but everybody knows that's going to change. He was on a stacked team.
Correct.
So, but Mickey said that he's going to pretty much take HBCU seriously and consider one, and rightfully so. Now, you can tell he's been coached because he said that, you know, players need to understand that they control their own destiny. And he said, if anybody's going to make money off of me for that year or whatever the case may be, I want it to be my own people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this boy, look, coming to America. That boy good. That boy good.
He was coached the hell up, but it boy
yeah,
good.
Look, hold on. Coach the hell up is right, because people need to understand. People need to understand, and this is what we talk about, like the grassroots and where you come from and what's instilled in you. His mother played volleyball at an HBCU.
Oh wow. Wow.
I believe it was Hampton. Okay. So he grew up. He grew up in that culture.
So he knows
what it is. He knows what it is. And like I said, it's only for a year. And I had to tell somebody the other day, he's gonna take at least 2 more with him.
I think he can pull 5.
Oh yeah.
I think he pulled at least 5. You know,
I mean, I was lowballing it, but
yeah, I think he can pull at least 5. You know, because they got him ranked at number 3, so I think he can pull at least 5 that of that top 10. You know, that's ranked to go to a HBCU, and do some damage. Now, here's the deal with the whole thing of going to an HBCU. I think what people need to realize and understand, as far as going to an HBCU, it's changing that narrative of, like he said, putting that money back into my people's hands. And you know, everybody knows that there's only two Division I D1 conferences, the SWAC, and then it's maybe 4. It's the SWAC, and then it's not the MEAC, but it's like a few others that are considered D1, right? And with him doing that, a player like him, you know, because of course he could easily end up at a Duke, he could easily end up at a Kentucky, he could easily end up at an Arizona, or UCLA, or whatever, University of Miami, or whatever like that. I think by him doing that will truly change the narrative of. Now, am I saying will he stay the entire 4 years? No.
Oh no.
I don't think so. By no means. I don't think that's one and done. One and done. But I think him going to HBCU is going to bring press. It's going to bring attention. It's going to bring money. It's going to bring sponsors. It's going to bring businesses. It's going to bring a whole nother, avenue of folks that weren't getting that attention. So therefore, you start doing all those things. You start talking about awareness. You start talking about TV time. You start talking about all these things that weren't happening. Ball is Life is now going to HBCUs. When you put a kid like that in one of these schools, so that brings that awareness to these schools. Now, myself personally, I played at an HBCU. All right. Went to Grambling State University for 2 years. I played at an HBCU. It was one of the most exhilarating experiences I have ever had in my life. Okay,
bro,
one of the
bro.
most.
I say all the time. Every time I see homecoming videos or like the band going off at a HBCU,
Dude,
this and that, always say to myself, and yes, I was one of those athletes. I went top D1 to a white school. I did. Sorry, but I always every time I see those videos, I always say, I missed out on something.
dude, it's one of those things that as man, as an athlete, and as a just going to the school, like it's cool. Like we can say, hey y'all, let's go road trip to, and I did this. I went to Morehouse's homecoming one year in Atlanta, right? And you go and you experience it, and you're like, man, this shit is lit, right? This shit is lit. But when you're there as a student, and you're on campus, man, you see when the week starts all the way through to the end of the day. I mean, end of the week, man. That shit is amazing. That shit is amazing. The concerts, the step shows, man, all that stuff. So, I think it's a great idea, and I think he needs to do it. I think he needs to do it. And what I think this will also help. This will also help HBCUs with their facilities. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Because you and I both know, you go to an HBCU versus a PWI, the facilities are going to be, completely different. They're going to be completely different. At a PWI, they may have a specialized nutrition coach. They may have, an athletes complex. They'll have, a union for just athletes to be able to go to get food.
Um, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna tell some of the stories. I'm not.
That's that's what I'm saying.
I'm not.
And I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell my experience. My experience was different from when I went to Grambling, from the time that I was there to when I transferred to UTA. That shit was totally different. So,
Oh,
like my books, I'll just give a quick example of getting our books for classes. I go to UTA, I go to Grambling, right? Grambling, first day, freshman. They say, hey, go to the athletic complex and you'll get your books. So I go to the athletic complex. I go and they're like, well, all right, go get that book, go get that book, go get that book, go get that book, go get that book. I'm like, all right, cool, bet, no problem. I get to UTA. They say, hey, come to the office, get your slip. I said, all right. I was like, I'm going to my books. Don't I need to go to the bookstore? They're like, no, come get your books. Come get your slip. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I go to the athletic office. I get my slip, right? I go over to the bookstore, and there's this line, right? There's this line out there for everybody getting books. And, and so I walk up with my slip. I go get in line. They have somebody come out. They're like, hey, oh, you got a slip? Oh, come with us. I was like, wait a minute. I said, I got to stand in line. Like everybody's standing in line to get the books. They were like, no, you come with us. I was like, all right. We go upstairs, around the corner, right? We go upstairs, around the corner to this section. And there's a guy at the desk. He said, hey, give me your slip. He's like, boom, I give him my slip. He's like, oh, cool. Oh, you the new, the new point guard. I was like, yeah. It's like, all right, cool. Well, hold on. Be right back. He takes my slip. He goes and gets my books. They are already pulled for me. And he brings them to the desk and he says, hey, boom, here you go. I said, I don't need to go get my books. They're like, nah, this is for all your classes. They sent us your schedule before you got here so that we could go pull all the books you needed before everybody else. I said, oh my God.
listen. Hey, look. So for those that don't know, I attended the University of Texas in Austin. Where I played a little round ball, a little basketball, and yeah, I will say, um, a it was not uncommon for a pregame meal to be Ruth Chris,
Oh,
um,
yeah.
to be, this was all standard. Night, it's like weekend games, home games, weekend games. We stayed in the Marriott. We didn't stay in our dorms. Stayed in the Marriott. Um, yeah, classes and books, classes and books, classes and books. We had the pick of the litter of classes before the rest of the student population ever had access to
Bro,
it.
so our student, so your student athlete advisor,
Yeah,
like our student athlete advisor, she said, "Hey, no, I don't like this teacher for you.
yeah.
Hold." This was the key phrase. Hold on, hold on, and she moved me into another class, into a better teacher. I was like,
Yes.
oh,
Mhm.
that's how this works.
What do
Okay.
you, look? They look at you. So, we know, like, what your, okay, I know what your major is. So let me see. And you turn around. Hey, it was just that one. Look, it was just that one. Look, it was just that one question. Look, I was just like, look, I think I got to take political science. This, I think I got to take. Look, I think I got to take anatomy and anatomy and physiology this semester. For real, let me. Okay,
Okay.
went to it. Went to it. Okay, so this and my academic advisor, she was like a second mother to me. She would ask me, well, like that was the first semester that I got to college. Like we went through this whole spell. After that, she knew me. So
Yeah.
that first semester, it was like, all right, so this class is at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Me thinking like, okay, let me get my shits over with, get my shits over with. So I took that 8 a.m. not knowing that we on the road, we going this and the other, getting back 4 o'clock in the morning, and still got to go this 8 o'clock.
I changed that shit my sophomore year. She said, because this was my advisor told me. She said, yeah, all you freshmen coming here with the same damn idea. Oh, let me get my classes over with. Then you come back as a sophomore. I don't start y'all classes no earlier than 10 a.m. I said, boom.
Oh, look, I came in. It didn't take that long. I came in halfway through that first semester. Listen, we're not doing the class. Look, block all my classes from 10 to 1. That's it.
That's
And that,
it.
hold on. Matter of fact, junior senior year, I was so player at that shit. I had all my classes on Tuesday and Thursday. Bruh,
Bro,
bruh.
hey, I had Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I was done every Friday at 12:30, and I had one lab. I had one lab on Thursday. I said, listen, we have week-long trips to where we're gone from classes for a full week. I said, so I'm missing a bunch of stuff. I said, so let's do this. I want all my classes from 10 to 12. She said, well, no, how do you want better? Let's do all your classes. We'll do all your classes from 10 to 12. We'll give you one lab on Thursday. Miss Anderson, she's the best. She's great. She understands. I said, oh, cool. You got it. I love you. What you need. You good? Okay. Cool.
Man,
It was perfect.
bruh. She's still trying to
She
get
said,
people to come to.
where is
She
where
still,
is where is Taco Patron at, y'all? Where is it at? Where is it at? I need to know where it's at. That Jones girl. What's up, that Jones girl? Welcome.
hey, that Jones girl. Listen, like, look, Draper, this how you get her. Yeah, you coming to get me?
Yeah. with the
Come get me,
with the
y'all.
chip
Come pick me
with the
up.
chip.
Come pick me up.
What is M Night is DJing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to M
Mm-hmm.
Night. Shout out to M
Look,
Night
she,
back in the
she
Kush
she
days.
said yes. Come get me there, y'all.
Back in the Kush days.
Yeah. But
Is he there every night? Every Wednesday?
she said, but I drove here.
She drove where? The M Nights?
Who drove to Addison?
Oh,
Hmm.
Neat Wing.
But yeah, tonight after what is that? What is?
Eunice. You in Eunice? Is
So
that a city?
I don't. Mm-mm. She said M Night and Flip. Yes, I know M
Oh,
Night
okay.
and Flip or DJ tonight, but yeah. So after the show tonight, yeah, after the show tonight, I have to edit like tonight's show, and then I have some music that I have to edit, and then I have some like post show meeting.
Post show, yeah.
Um,
We got shout out to let's see, Niche Wings. Hey Niche Wings, how y'all doing?
yeah. All right, but so back to Mickey.
Yeah,
People don't understand. By him going to a HBCU for 1 year,
that's it.
like you
I
just
don't give a
said.
I don't give a fuck if
Hold
he
on,
transfer. I just
no,
want him to go for a year.
yeah, all the press and attention that's going to get, they're going to need better facilities. So guess what? Guess
Absolutely.
what? Nike. Hold on. Guess what? Nike and all these other companies that basically want these kids that are going to go there,
hmm
top priorities. Guess what they're going to do? You're going to have people who donate
hmm
to get them a better facility because I promise you, they're not going to play. If these top athletes go there, they're not going to play in that school's gym for that year because it won't hold enough people. They're not going to
It
play there.
won't. It
So
won't.
they're going to
It won't.
have to build whatever. And look, you know what I think he's going to pull in other kids off of one statement that he said. Off of one statement that he said. He said that these coaches need us more than we need them. And then he turned it, hold on. And then he turned around. Then he turned around and said, Draper, remember how we talked earlier about your homeboy that put that pressure on you
Yeah.
when you come out of a relationship, whatever like that?
Heck yeah.
He turned around and said, if you're a pro, you're a pro. You don't need these top D1 schools. Yo, he said, if you're a pro, it don't matter. It don't matter. The coach is not gonna make you.
Bro, Dennis Rodman went to an NAIA school and went and is a Hall of Famer right
Scottie
now.
Pippen. Scottie Pippen.
Is a Hall of Famer. So the deal of the matter is, now that's a statement that's gonna change the game, right?
She said, look, you're right. You're right. They will kind of offer. They
So
will.
so I'm glad that she brought that up because check this out. Because to see another thing is that these big schools need to start watching out for is these dudes, right? These high schoolers now are saying, man, forget going to school. I'm gonna go overseas or I'm gonna go to the G League and go ahead and start getting paid right now, or I'm gonna start getting paid right now, or then I may go to school. But most of them, R.J. Hampton, Cade Cunningham just got one. What's the other kid name? Jalen something. I forgot what his name is. They're now deciding that they're going to go to the G League, and most of the time it's the top five. It's the top five that's like, you know what? I don't need to go to college. If I can go to the G League, go ahead and get that experience, that pro experience, and then become a top 15 lottery draft pick. You
Bruh,
know?
they went, matter of fact, the couple players who went into the D League this past year, they got 400,000.
Off top.
400,000. So the narrative with these blue bloods or these top schools is changing. Plus,
Oh, big
plus it's
time.
too much. Plus it's too much heat. It's too much heat.
Big time.
You're looking at let's take Zion Williams for a second.
Hmm.
How much heat he's under right now? How much heat he's under right now? In a lot of legal battles because I don't know if a deal went wrong, and now this other company is talking about that Duke paid him, Nike paid him, and some other people paid him to go to Duke. But with these players like Mickey, who's going to be a lottery pick no matter what, no
Right.
matter what, you can put off getting 100,000 for 6 months. You can put
Correct.
that off
I totally
because all
agree.
they have to do all they have to do is go to class for one semester.
One semester. See, I think where Zion ran into his issue was he was like, "Yo, I'm coming back. I want to be a part of Duke. I'm Duke. I'm this. I'm that. I want to stay." You know, I think that's where he went wrong. I think he went wrong by saying he was going to come back. Had he never said that he was going to come back, I think he would have been fine. But when he said that he was coming back, and then all of a sudden, maybe it was like 2 weeks later or something like that, he declared for the draft. And so I think that's where it kind of got him in trouble now because of all of the other underlying stuff that probably happened. Somebody probably may have paid him at Duke. Somebody probably said that, if you stay another year, you'll get this or whatever like that. Well, when he made that decision to go from, he made a business decision. All right, instead of getting these hundreds of thousands, let me go get these millions. So he made a business decision. But had he not said anything, I think he would have been okay. As far as Mickey, man, I think he, go to class that one semester, go that 1 year, change the narrative of going, and everybody may know, right? Everybody may know that you're only going for a year. Uh-oh, am I frozen? Are you
Huh?
back? I got a white circle. Damn the
Can
white
you hear me?
circle.
Can you hear me?
Hold on, I see you. Yeah, I can hear you. I can't see you though. You're frozen. There you go. Wait a minute.
Am I? No, no, no.
This is hold on.
All right. So Draper, you got it?
There we go. All right, I'm back. All right. We good? Okay, here we go. All right. So I think had Zion never said anything as far as I'm coming back, I'm gonna do this for Duke, I'm gonna do that for Duke, then I think he would have been fine. I think that's where he got in trouble at by saying he was gonna come back. Had he had never come back or say that he was gonna come back and just kind of maybe left it up in the air, I think he might have been okay. His old thing because there were probably some other people wanting to do some stuff with him coming back to Duke. But had he just said, I don't know right now, it's kind of is what it is. If the option is there, if he kind of left it kind of like that, I think he would have been fine. I think he would have
Yeah.
been fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want to say, like, look, it's green perfused. Like, hey, athletes have always been paid. Always. Always.
Well,
It wasn't as open. It wasn't as open as it is now. Pretty much. People
correct.
people kept it to themselves. And the mom of an athlete. I see the pro. Listen, you see the pros and cons of what? Of getting paid or going to an HBCU? Listen, we can have some conversations. We can have some conversations about all of that. and steer you in the right direction, going like you're going to HBCU. Well, the problem has been so far. The problem has been so far when it comes to an HBCU. When it comes to an HBCU, the problem so far has been he's going in now. The
There we
problem
go.
the
I hear you.
problem that's been so far as the HBCU is that everybody felt like that you needed to go to the blue bloods or the top ranked schools in order to get exposure. Not
Right.
understanding that if you have the talent and you're good enough, they will find you.
They
Hell,
will find you.
NBA scouts used to scour high school gyms.
Hmm.
They go to every country overseas
Correct.
to find talent. So trust me, if you're good enough, you're doing it, they will find you. They will know who
Correct.
you are.
If you a pro, you are a pro, regardless of where you go. Because for instance, you can even take as far as um, Cade Cunningham. Let's be totally honest, man. Cade Cunningham is a pro. We all know that. We knew he was a pro in high school. We knew the kid is gonna be pro. He decided to go to Oklahoma State. Whatever reasons he decided for, that's what he decided to do. He decided to go to Oklahoma State. He didn't choose Duke, didn't choose Kentucky, didn't choose one of the big schools. He decided to go to Oklahoma State. Regardless of what school that kid really wanted to go to, we all knew he was going to go pro. He was going to go pro. So it doesn't matter necessarily where you go to school, because the kid that went to the G League, they've been looking at him since high school. RJ
Yeah.
Hampton, RJ Hampton, they've been looking at him since high school.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? They looking at this kid now that's talking about going to HBCUs. They've been looking at that kid since high school, right? So, and he's just a fucking sophomore, I think he's going to be. And these kids since high school, they know who.
Yeah. Let me answer. Yes. Listen, I received some perks, and it's marks on my resume. But look at it this way. Look at it this way. It's a catch 22. Catch 22. You go to these blue bloods, and if you really pay attention, like Kentucky pulls in like five to six, All Americans a year. Duke pulls in like five All Americans every year. These top ranked schools, they recruit over players. They recruit over players.
Correct.
So it's such a battle. It's such a battle, and on top of that, it's a numbers game. You may get to the school and run into a coach who recruits his player, and that's his guy. So he wants his guy to play over
Mm-hmm.
you, and
Mm-hmm.
then like in this, that, and third. And I'm not taking anything, away from kids. Like kids, look, go hard, work for what you want, earn it. I'm not saying that, but it is not even political. Once you get to college, it's a business.
It's
It's
a
a
business.
business,
It's a business.
you know. So go somewhere. If you go somewhere where, where you're challenged, but where you have the opportunity to showcase what you can do. Period. And if you put in the work, they will find you.
A hundred
They
percent.
will find you.
100%. 100%. But I think a lot of kids, if you look at the trends, if you're not a man, I'm just put a number out there. If you're not maybe a top 50 kid, as far as rankings or player, because I don't even also believe in the rankings, because I believe in Ja Morant. John Morant was unranked in high school.
Jimmy Butler,
Okay.
unranked.
Was
Westbrook,
unranked.
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 Dame Lillard, unranked.
You know, these are future Hall of Famers that we're talking about that were unranked. We're talking about league MVPs here in Westbrook
Yes.
and champions and Lillard. And I mean, we're talking about some high profile guys here that were unranked. So I necessarily don't even want to look at the rankings. If you can play, go to a place that is going to let you play. Okay. Hence the Kawhi Leonards, the Dames. Dame went to Weber State. Weber State will probably never, ever, ever win a national championship. Ever. And we understand that. We know that, right? But Dame was good. He went to a place that fit for him.
Prop. Yeah. Prime example. Who?
Harden. James Harden. No, Arizona State. He was at Arizona
Harden.
State.
Harden went to Arizona State.
Arizona State.
Kawhi Leonard went to San Diego State.
San Diego State. Like, these ain't big schools that would be
At all.
considered big schools. To kids today, they would be considered big schools. Those aren't big schools, man. Those are schools where dudes went to a spot that fit for them, to where they could get their shine on and they could ball. And if more kids had that, man, they would be good.
And I want to say this. This will sum it all up perfectly. Sum it all up perfectly. Zion Williams and Ja Morant. One was arguably the top kid in the country coming out of high school. The other one was unranked. They played on the same AAU team every summer. Every summer, played on the same AAU team. Go to college. One goes to Duke. The other one goes to he went to what? Murray State.
Murray State went to Murray State.
Duke, Murray State. One by early. Matter of fact, by 5 games into the season. Oh my God, he could potentially be the number 1 pick. I didn't start hearing about Ja Morant until over half the season was over, and they were like, "Yo, it's this guard making noise at Murray State."
Bro, it was conference. It was conference, and maybe halfway through their conference season, where they're saying, "Hey, there's this kid, Ja Morant. He's averaging like 26, 27 points a game, or something like that, with like 8 assists and shit like that." I said, "Oh," and I think he had just dropped like 4. Right? I mean, just torching them. Well, who is this kid? And we see how it played out. We see how it played out.
Zion went number 1. Zion went number 1.
Yep.
Ja Morant went number 3. And I promise you, let me tell you this: the only reason why that happened was probably because of need. That's it. Sometimes the positioning and the team that you go to is about need, not about overall not about overall talent, this and the other. Because if you're talking about lottery picks, they're all practically on the same level.
They all are. That top group, like them lottery picks, most of the time the team ain't won nothing. They down. They rebuilding. They trying to find who is going to bring life back to this team. That's what most of them are looking for. those lottery picks.
Yeah.
You know, especially that top
Uh-huh.
10. That top 10 revitalize this franchise. Who is going to help revitalize this franchise? That's what this top 10 is
Mm-hmm.
really trying to be about. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Man. Damn. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
listen, look, we will just like we will say this line. It'll be up. It'll be up on my page. And like if he wants to see the whole thing or anything else, that matter of fact, we may dedicate one here in the future strictly to like, high school, college
Yeah.
basketball, ins and outs and this, that, and the other. But he'll be able to go to our YouTube and relook his stuff and
Heck
the
yeah.
whole nine. So yes, this will be up.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Trying to catch these comments. There we go. So I think, tonight we covered of an array of topics, you know.
Hour one, hour one we went political. Hour two we went relationships. Hour three we went sports.
Y'all been rocking with us for 3 hours. Green Profuse, you the bomb. Thank you. Of course, shout out to y'all always. I'm gonna call her a little spark plug.
Yeah, I'm waiting on you to come get me. I'm waiting on you to come pick me up, yeah, so we go out. So we go to Taco Patron.
Hey, and we're totally. I'm gonna check with Primos and see if they're all the way, if they're back open, and see if they'll let us do it. We're totally
Bruh.
gonna do a midweek vibe at 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 Primos, and we're gonna invite everybody, and we want y'all to meet us there, and we're gonna do a show there. All right,
You
with
know what?
everybody there.
You
That
know
shit would be dope.
you know what? That's what we should do. That's what we should do. We should do a midweek vibe every week at a spot that we used to kick it at.
Oh man. Oh man. That's dang. So that's what Kush Lounge. That's Red Room,
Primos.
Primos on two Foundation
Shark
Room.
Bar.
Oh my
Foundation Room, Shark
gosh.
Bar.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. We need to do that, dog. We gotta talk about that, dog. We gotta make that happen. Yeah, come on. Come on, Shells. Come on.
Come
And
on.
we're gonna invite everybody, y'all. Once we figure out the particulars and all the details, man, we're gonna put it out. We're gonna invite everybody, and man, we're gonna do a live midweek vibe and just have a ball, laugh, and cut up and have a good time at the spots we used to hang out, and or what's open. Man, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. And listen, we've been waiting to get out. I ain't gonna lie to you. We've been waiting to get out. We've been waiting to get out. Yeah, we've been having to do this show, in two separate locations. This show is originally supposed to be done, together in the same room, and we started inviting some people. But, with the green professor, we got to wear a mask, though. We were trying to do this together to, we want to bring on more people and just, highlight different people that's going on, that's doing stuff in the city, and shed light on other folks that's doing stuff here in Dallas. So, y'all just be on the lookout for what we got coming up. We're gonna make some stuff happen, y'all.
Yeah. And I'm about to say, look, even if we have to do one time, like just invite a few people, whatever, little
Yeah,
intimate setting or whatever, so we can have some feedback, like some questions, all the other stuff. We're gonna do that too.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it set up, y'all. We're gonna get it set up. So, but we appreciate all y'all rocking with us. Man, we went 3 hours tonight. Man, this is our longest
Three.
show. We went 3 solid hours tonight, dog. This is our
Yeah.
longest show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, shout out to Shells, man, for hanging out with us, Shells. You know, man, you've been rocking with us since day one. Green Profuse, thank you for rocking with us. Yeah, of course, yeah. You know, of course, gotta say yeah. See who else? Who else? Who else I'm missing? Just say shout out to everybody. Steph, of course. We had some new people jump on today. Val
We
Brooks.
did.
Val Brooks is sending shouts out to everybody. That
Niche
Jones
Wings.
girl. Niche Wings, that Jones girl. Thank you for joining us tonight. Man, you got anything else, bro?
Huh?
You got anything else, bro?
See y'all next week.
Man, we'll see y'all next week. And back for the midweek vibe. Y'all keep up with us. Make sure y'all follow us, you know, on midweek_vibe. Follow us on our social media pages. And we're going to keep this thing going.
All right.
All right, bro.